This is Brian, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. Nina said that we could find Peco here, maybe? Because he's gonna somehow help us find Pallet, I guess? Or no, Momo said that we could find him here, I guess. Not Nina. Yggdrasil. Okay, we got some birds and a bear and some deer and Peco, it looks like. A legendary tree said to be the embodiment of an ancient sage who taught the world the meaning of true wisdom. And shrouded in green, awing all who view its majesty. It has been a symbol of faith to all as the holy guardian of the forest for untold ages. Yeah, what about the other one we saw? Is it the same one, or is it different, or are they connected somehow? Peco looks the same. This is the place. This is where Peco likes to hang out. Peco? That's funny. Thought I heard someone talking. Fuck you. That sounds kind of naughty, Peco. Did you just say something? Fuck you? I can understand him about as much as I understand a tree or a flower. And they don't talk. Anyway, come on, Peco. We're going to go check out the plant where you were born. Fuck you. Maybe I should say pook you. Peco joined the party. Yay. Still at level 1. Yep. Still probably not going to use him. I just do dread the idea that they might give me a section of the game where I need to use him at some point. Or hopefully if I do need to use him, it's like only to like talk to the trees or something. I wonder where Director Pallet went, though. Leaving the plant like this. It's funny, isn't it? How we all ended up together again. Pooey pooey. It looked like he was talking. Must have been my imagination. With everyone helping me like this, I'll be finished in no time. What's an onion doing walking around like that? The mutant? What's that? That is what he is. Maybe we'll find some kind of a magical item that will help me translate Peco's talk eventually. Or maybe when we go back into this place where he was born, we'll find like an upgrade for him. Or maybe, yeah, he'll find something that will make him grow in form or something. I don't know. Just my thoughts on what might happen. We'll have to see. I guess we'll take Momo. We probably need her in there. And since I'm going to take her, do I have any better equipment for her? Yeah, a little bit. Now, unless we are able to get to some different areas in here, I would assume that all the treasure that we collected last time we were here has still been collected and there's nothing new. So I'm just gonna head the way I need to go. But I mean, we'll keep an eye out. Still got the same enemies in here. Wait, does she have Purify too? Yes, she does. I'll use hers first. Just in case we want to use reuse power for a battle. Okay, yeah, I need to move the boxes. Probably gonna be another boss mutant we gotta fight in here or something, if I had to guess. Think that's good enough. Yeah, I mean, these enemies are pretty easy at this point, but still wouldn't be surprised if we had another boss in here, which is harder. Or maybe eventually we just find some tougher enemies and maybe a wall falls down and there's another section of this place we gotta go through. They're gonna hit all of us? Looks like it's trying to. Well, I'm not going to worry about that for now. If I get closer to the end and I think there's going to be a boss, I'll take care of it then. I think we can just go all the way down and around because the other stuff I messed around with in here was to get treasures. Oh, it looks like that silence is gone anyway. At least I don't see a symbol over their heads anymore. Maybe that's one that just expires at the end of battle. I'm assuming this is where I have to go. Although, doesn't really look like there's anything in here. Maybe I needed to go back to the plan. I guess I probably wasn't paying close enough attention to what Momo said. I just took it for granted when she said place where you were born, that she meant here. But maybe she was talking about the plant because he grew there and then mutated and was kind of discarded here. And then when we beat that enemy that was here that could talk, he was what was left over, kind of. After it tried to... We dropped it in the lava and everything. Still not completely giving up here yet. We'll walk around a little more and see if there's anything else I can find. At least for one thing, this place isn't like it was that far back from where we were in the game before the time lapse. So we're still at least getting a little bit of experience and money here. Oh man, that didn't quite do it. At least he missed. Maybe I actually really did have to bring Peco in the party. Can I switch it from anywhere? Or do I have to? Yeah. I have a bad feeling that that's what it's going to be. And I guess that does make sense. I was just hoping it would be one of those things where once I got to the area, if it needed him, it would like trigger automatically anyway. It's like even if he wasn't in the current party for fighting, he would still appear like the whole party's traveling together anyway, you know? I guess that'll give us a chance to get him a few levels, maybe. My only other thought then is to just go back to the plant here quickly, just to see if a scene occurs. Okay, it does. So I guess I was just going to the wrong place. Something's wrong. The reactors have stopped, and there's chrism gas leaking out from underground. Everyone got afraid and ran off. Okay, so it'll be up to us to fix it, I guess. Maybe I don't need Peco after all. I mean, I had to recruit him. It seems like that wasn't optional, but might not have to use him in the party at least. I guess this is the end. I thought that was him saying it. Maybe they both are. The greenhouses are filled with gas. The reactors are all dead. What's happening? Can I get into the greenhouses? Or what am I supposed to do? I think just keep exploring along here for now. And find somebody that I can talk to do something. Still not safe here, I guess. But all the other greenhouses are filled with chrism gas. Okay, so this one isn't, but the rest of them are. We're probably gonna have to head to that area where we found Momo working. The director's not here and the reactors aren't working. There's gas everywhere. This place is finished. Not gonna help anything with that kind of attitude. Well, there is one of the... Got all these rocks laying around. I wonder... Yeah, none of my current party members can do anything with the rocks. Tipo could. Remember that. I thought that breaking the roof would be a good way to get the gas out, so I gathered up these stones. But I don't have enough strength left to throw them. What should I do? Okay. You need more exercise? I think we'll help him. You'll help me? Thank you. You know what to do, right? Tell us. All you have to do is throw a rock onto the roof of the greenhouses, aiming for the big glass panels. If you run up to it and hit it real hard, the stone will travel far enough. I've marked the places where you should throw the stones from. I'm not exactly seeing what he means for us to do yet. What does he mean he's marked the places? I don't see any marking. And plus, I think I probably got to get Gar in here. Oh, I think I see what he means. That X there is what he's talking about. Can I switch party members when I'm not in a dungeon? No. In there I should be able to. Let me talk to this guy first. I guess it was a bad idea trying to use chrism to make better crops. Well, I'm not giving up just yet. Oh no, this wasn't the main place. This is a different area than I'm thinking of. We're not at the beginning yet. Gotta run down here to get there, I think. I could leave and go camping, or I think if I just talk to her, I have the option. Right? Or is it just staying and saving? Yeah. Guess we gotta leave. And what did Ray do? I think he also had the option to, like, cut stuff. And like Ryu, but I think I'll bring Gar and Ray in, just to be sure. Also, I thought Ray's poison would get cured when we rested last time. Maybe since he wasn't in the main battle party, it didn't work that way? Just speculating, kind of. Either way, there you go, Ray. Man, let's try this again. I might need to have Momo here, though. I don't know. We'll try this out first. Yeah, he doesn't do anything when I hit that button. Neither does he. It strikes me that Ray's the faster type of character. So if they're talking about taking a run at it, but Gar is probably big and strong enough he could just pick the dang thing up and throw it. Although I don't think the game's mechanics are going to work that way. Like, I gotta push it into the right position, and then we gotta run up to it. Although I don't know from the way they looked where they're at, that I really have room to be able to run at it. Because they were placed along the kind of narrow walkways. Yeah, so it's just these two, I think, that are filled with gas. We've got to get the gas out of the greenhouses. But if we open the doors, the gas will get whoever opened them. I don't want to die of prison poisoning. Well, we're going to be throwing rocks around at these glass houses, so you might want to get out of there anyway. Okay, so... Nope, he's not moving in. Neither is Gar, though. Because this is like fast run speed, and this is walk speed. So if he's talking about like running up to him, this is running up to him. Switch to Gar. Come on. So finicky about that because he's so big. I don't know. Let's talk to that guy again. Good luck. There is one more option, I suppose. It's not something I wanted to do, and I don't take it lightly. But I think we gotta put Peco in the party. In that case, I suppose we'll bring Momo and Peco. Because I don't even know what Peco can do. The only other choice, or the only other thing I can think of is maybe somehow we can find Tipo somewhere? Because he was the one that was knocking the rocks out of the way, I'm pretty sure. Does he even have anything? No. So I can give him a little bit of stuff here. Does he have any spells to start out? I don't know if he gets spells anyway. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that kind of makes me think that he is going to be able to do it. God, we got this onion jumping around leading the party now. Sorry, all the Peco lovers out there, but I'm not a fan. Not sure if he's one of those characters that is kind of like a cutie little fan favorite type of thing, or if he's something that a lot of people don't like. Or maybe it's one of those things that such a negative that it almost becomes a positive through a cult following type of thing. Well, we got our first rock here. Let's try it out. Okay. Well, that wasn't it. Okay, I don't have to even hit a button. Just running into it's enough to do it. I kind of made that one blow up, though, I think, by just running into it. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm missing something. Maybe once I get him to move it into place, I do it with somebody else. You dumb little bastard. Got him off to the side there so he doesn't keep... Are there any other buttons I can press on it? No, don't want to do that. Okay. I don't know what I did different there, but he pushed it farther that time. Okay. Yeah, and he is kind of running into him then, and it is going farther. When I keep the button held down, he goes in just small increments like this, which, I mean, to get it moved to the spot is kind of what I want to do, I guess. Like I said, though, here, I don't know. That's not that much runway to do it. Okay, hit it once to get it in position. This sucks. I just pushed this past that? I think so. Let's leave and reset it. At least I would assume it resets it. Maybe. If I turn auto run off. It'll make it so I have to use the button to run, and that'll work better for me. The first one seems like it should be easier, but it doesn't have as many rocks available there, and I kind of wasted them right away because I didn't understand exactly what it wanted me to do. Not that I completely understand what it wants me to do. I know what it wants me to do, I guess. The way I should say it is not 100% sure how to execute that properly. Alright, let's go, my many-layered friend. Didn't mean to do that. What the hell? I don't... Maybe I shouldn't move it all the way over to the spot quite, and we should just try running at it when it's a little farther away like that. Well, that didn't do it. And then we broke it. I don't even know if it's worth trying to get the second one if I broke all the rocks for this one. Like, if I get that one, does it stay done if I leave and reset it, or do I have to redo both of them? Yeah, look at how far that one went, and don't understand what makes it go longer sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, like if I just ran into it like that, it seems like it makes them go a long ways, but not always. And I don't want to do that when I'm trying to move it over there because, yeah, they do just break eventually. Why are we relying on the onion to do this? I don't know. Is there anything going on down over here? Probably not. Just those two. kind of like that frickin' charging thing in... God, where was that at? Was that in Angel Tower? Or was that in Momo's Tower? Where I had to load up the Chrism? No, that was the lighthouse. Yeah, the lighthouse mini-game puzzle thing. That was not very... I was gonna say, I don't know, it wasn't very fun. Didn't seem to work that well. And this is giving me the same energy. And maybe it's just me. I'm the problem. But these aren't set up as being difficult mini games in concept, just in execution. Like, I'd rather solve a puzzle that makes me think about things or solve something than just getting lucky on it actually working one time that I do it, even though I know what I'm supposed to do from the beginning. It's just a little frustrating. Yeah, I mean, Ryu's shaking, he knows it. Okay, like this one, there's a very long straightaway here. Kinda seemed like he pushed it off with a little more force, but still not doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna run at this one already here and see if I can get him to run straight. Yeah, pushed it just far enough to fall over the edge, but get this one closer over there, but not quite on the X. And this time I have all the way from over here I can run. Yeah, I mean, it worked, but I don't really know what's different about that than the other 10 attempts I've done or whatever here. That better stay gone, because I doubt if I'm going to be able to get this one to work the first time. Although I think I did leave that one not on the X that time, right? Yeah, I just left it a spot away from the X. But I don't have any room to run on this one, so I don't understand how that's supposed to work. If I run from the side and change direction. Yeah, I don't know. The whole idea that since it's a diagonal control game too, that also makes this more difficult. At least it seems like it to me. There's probably something that you can do about this that just makes it easy, and I should have had it done 10 minutes ago. Just throw yourself at it, Peco. God damn it. It has to be in the spot he marked, I think. Yeah, the whole auto runoff thing doesn't really seem to be changing anything here for me, I don't think. And it's just making it more annoying to get around because then I have to hold the button down, which I'm not used to doing now. So let's just go back on that here. I just need to be a little more careful when I'm going against these to move them into position now that I don't. Accidentally dash into them too much and blow them up. And I also wonder here, because I was pretty sure I left that one off of the X and I kept it a space back and moved it that way. But I think with the idea of having to run into it here, there just isn't enough room to do it that way. Yeah, like, I'll run into him and push him so far when I'm doing it like that, but for some reason this one did get destroyed by that. Well, this is our last attempt here before I'm gonna have to leave to reset the rocks. You have anything to say? It better not reset that other damn greenhouse. Yeah. I'm inclined to like the game, and I want to like it, but some of these things, like that chrism thing in the lighthouse, the training of what's-his-face back in the port town, Bade, I think. Yeah, some of this stuff just isn't fun, I don't think. Granted, I mean, when you put mini games and stuff into a game like this, they're not all going to be bangers, but they're making it mandatory to get through the game too, though. Like, there are some of the ones like Final Fantasy VII, some of the games in the Gold Saucer, not a fan of them. You don't have to do them. Unless you want to be a completionist, and even some of them, they don't really give you, like, key items or anything. Okay, that one is still broken at least. What the hell? Was that because Momo was standing there? Well, no. I think it took my other party members into account as far as that goes. I usually start with that other one there, but it's still annoying to have to push it back one way just so I can get it away from the ledge. And then go back the other way with it. Okay, Peco, come on. You can do this. You disappoint me, Peco. You're a failure, Peco. Nobody will ever love you. I guess he didn't like that. If I keep beating Peco's head against the rock here, literally, and I don't get it figured out by the end of the day, I might at least look up a video of somebody else doing it just to make sure I'm trying the right thing for it. I at least got one of them done. But yeah, this one just doesn't have enough room to run. And sorry for the people that really love this game. I don't mean to be complaining too much. Like I said, I still am inclined to like it. I don't know if I'd put it ahead of Breath of Fire 2. That'd probably still stay as my favorite in the series so far out of the first three. But, I mean, we'll see where it gets by the end of the game, because I might still only be like halfway through it or something. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe I should hold the button down to walk now while I'm trying to get them lined up in position so I don't break them. I'll try this one on the ledge again. The next one, I might try to just move it one spot over so it's not up against the ledge, but yeah, that doesn't seem like a winning idea because there's not enough room to run into it. No, I said I was gonna leave it one space out, but then I break the damn thing. Trying to get it back a little bit. Well, we're gonna try it against the ledge again. God damn it. Maybe there is something to the idea that I had before when I tried to run and turn. I don't see them allowing that though. And yeah, I don't think I can leave it in the middle here. It's not going to be enough. I'll have to put it on the X. Thank God. Yes, Peco. Fuck you. Now what? color. Prism gas. Something's wrong with the furnace. Where was that coming from? Fuck you? I was wondering if they were poisoned. I thought they seemed like a darker shade of blue. Maybe not. It's rusty and loose. Momo could probably shoot it off. I want to be right up next to it. Okay, so we're going in, I guess. Let's take a look inside. Could I leave and not take Peco with me? Hey, there's a ladder here. Let's go down and see what's down there. More secrets of her dad's. Yeah, I didn't control that. Would you look at this place? Hey, Ryu. What do you think this place is for? Probably has something to do with the chrism. Is it part of the plant? Is it the secret research lab of the director? But then this machine... Very impressive. I wonder if the director built it all by himself. Or if there was another engineer. Engineer? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Come on, let's look around a little. Okay, it looks like I can actually walk under that. I wasn't sure from the first angle, but with the way it moves around here, it seems like we could go under it. Is that a door up there? Kinda looks like it. A fly man. I was gonna say, is that a mutant fly? Yeah. It's probably gonna try to eat Peco. Yeah, you can flame strike Ryu, that's fine. Peco leveled up. Became level 3, straight from 1 to 3. I guess that's one thing, he will catch up at a really quick rate, at least for the first few levels. Trying to make sure there's nothing around the corner. Okay, it's locked electronically. So I gotta go this way. Well, there's a treasure. And is this another staircase going up and out of here? Doesn't seem like I can use that. So it's just part of the background, I guess. Well, we've seen giant roaches. I would assume the flyman's still going to be the bigger threat here. And Momo has been moved to the front spot, it seems like. Not really sure what I think about that. I'll have to try to change that after. I'll try to revive Peco before the fight's over, but I wanted to get the enemies whittled down here to have just one left before I do that. Ryu should get to go first, so if I use ammonia with him, it should go off before Momo gets to hit. As long as they don't hit Peco here. How many levels will Peco get out of this? Yeah, he's up to level 5. He's not gaining any abilities or spells, so guess that means he's stuck where he's at. Why is this saying... Oh, it's probably because of the turn order from walking. Yeah, I kind of forget the way they do that. It doesn't seem as intuitive, like, that I can just change what order they're in as easily as I'd like to. But I think by doing this, the form, and having them like that, that means that that's their order in battle. But, hell if I know. Yes, let's go... Well, I can't go this way because the conveyor belt needs to be turned, so we gotta go this way. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope that's not locked. Did I mess with any of the computers? This one has something on it. It looks really complicated. Too complicated for Ryu to understand. Alright, well, I got it. Peco can do it. Ah, I know what this is. This is a relic from the Techno Age. And this number is the same as was on the door, right? In other words, this is a key from the Techno Age. If we input the password here, the doors with the same number will open. Does anyone want to try and guess the password? Hopefully it's multiple choice. Without the password, we'll never be able to get those doors open. But usually people use something like a friend's name or whatever for their password. Yeah, you shouldn't. Like pellet or something. Maybe that's a little too obvious. I don't believe it. It opened. Well, now we're getting somewhere. Come on, let's go. Can I try to do number 2 while I'm here? We don't know the password yet. We should be able to find a hint somewhere. We didn't know the password to the first damn door. That didn't stop us from trying. Can I stay here? Yes, please. And yes, I want to save it. There's no way I want to go through pushing those rocks again. I hope I'm doing alright by keeping Peco in the party here for this. Because I figured since he had to get me in here, we might require him in this. I guess I could have left before I came in here and tried to see if it would let me change party members. Because if he was required, I don't think it would let me. Is there anything in here? Okay. Yeah, so we got it saved, and we picked up a free healing herb there. Let me just check what's in here. There's gonna be encounters in here, right? It's just a long hallway. Maybe that's an escape route or something? We'll see if we can take care of this fly without taking damage. Can Peco actually do something? I don't think I've seen him do anything yet. No, he's not gonna get the chance here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and call it here for today. So we'll pick up next time and we'll make our way back to door number 1, I guess. And we'll see what else we can find down here. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.